Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Neha and I talk about books. Today is Tuesday 18th May and I'm back in Mumbai to my house and I am happy to be surrounded by all my things again, my clothes, my books, everything. Though it was a good break to be in Delhi and then previously Goa, but back home, back to work from home from this desk, and yeah, I thought I'd start a reading vlog. Could be a weekly vlog, maybe about just a general week in my life. It's around 10:30 a.m. I think I'm going to have a meeting in the next 10-15 minutes, so I thought I'll quickly catch up on what's been happening. I'm drinking my coffee in my yellow mug. I'm drinking filter coffee if anyone's interested. And yeah, what's been up? I just finished a book. I finished Teresa's Man and Other Stories from Goa. It's a collection of short stories which I picked up in Goa when I was there for a vacation 2 months ago at this point. Sad, can't believe it's been so long. It feels like it's so long, and it also feels like it was just yesterday. It's really weird. This pandemic has just screwed up all sense of time. So today I'm going to start a new book, so that's something to look forward to also in this vlog. Apart from that, it's a regular day. I have nothing special planned. We are cooking on our own. I might cook something. I'm not a cooking person. I've always had help in the cooking department. Thinking of making onion pakoras using the air fryer. I've never done that, so I am a little excited. So maybe that's towards the evening, but apart from that I have nothing planned. So let's see what I do. Hi, meeting done, successful. It's almost 12 noon. I have to do another call, but I'm gonna sneak in a little bit of a break, and I'm going to do one of my favorite activities ever, which is go select a new book to read. I'm so happy to be back to my bookshelf and all my unread books. So I'm a very mood reader. I want to switch up my reading every book that I pick up. So, and the past few weeks when I've been in Delhi, I bought a lot of Indian books at a couple before the lockdown, of course, and I ended up reading a lot of Indian fiction. I'm not complaining. I love Indian fiction, but I think now it's time to switch it up, go to some Western stuff, or should I go to classics? Let me go have a look through at my bookshelves. Okay, the AC is on. I hope the noise is not too bad for the audio, but honestly it's too humid. Yesterday it was like storm weather and today it's so humid again, so I need to have the AC on. Anyway, I had a look through on my bookshelves, and I had a look through of the contemporary shelves, pulled a few books out, thought about them, but I don't know, I don't feel like picking up a contemporary book right now. I don't know, I don't want to read anything recent. I don't want to dwell on the problems of the current world that we live in, or maybe like a few years behind, where in the apocalypse that we are in right now. I just don't want to dwell on 21st century problems basically. Then I also remember that I have a library book in my possession, so ideally I should read this. I borrowed this 2 months ago before I went on vacation and completely forgot about it, by the way. So I realized that I do still have this, so I should give this a go. So this is Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh. I think I knew about it 2 months ago, but right now I have zero idea. I'm going to go into it blind and then maybe I'll update you. I mentioned that we weren't home for 2 months almost, and there's a little crow's nest here outside my window. There are actually 2 crow's nests. This is one, This one has like the more grown-up baby. Let me see if I can show you a closer shot. Yeah, can you see? So this is a crow baby, and look at the nest, it's so intricate. But yeah, this is right outside my window. But yeah, that's the crow update for the day. It's almost 4:30 p.m. I think now, and I finished a couple of meetings. Feeling a little demotivated because of work. I think the pandemic has kind of like brought burnout. I don't like to use this term lightly because it is a very serious condition, but I think there's some element of burnout now in everybody, and probably me too. I just feel like I'm always running behind on target and things to do, and yeah, just not feeling great about the way things are at work. And I think I'm just going to take some time and have like a proper brain dump to try and get ahead of things and try to sort things out in my own head. But before that, I want to take a little bit of break and just relax, give myself some time. I tried to read this one, Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh. There is no dust jacket because this is a library book. Couldn't really get into it. I guess don't have the focus for reading right now. It is day 2. It is 19th May, and I am back at my work desk because it is a Wednesday and I have to get started on work, but my laptop is acting up. But yeah, basically I had a long meeting. I wrapped up work at around 8:30 p.m. and we didn't have any more time to make any dinner, so we ended up ordering pizza, and I fell asleep really early. However, I did kind of start reading Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh, and I have some thoughts. I read around 70 pages of Otessa Moshfegh's debut novel, Eileen. So this is the story of Eileen. She is a 20-something-year-old woman who lives in the small town in Pennsylvania, or Massachusetts, in Massachusetts, and this is in 1968. So she's kind of recounting the story of what happened when she was in her early 20s. At the time of reciting the story, I think she says she's an old woman. She doesn't specify what age she is, but it's basically Eileen is a very lonely, very plain looking woman. Nobody pays any attention to her. She lives with her father. Her father is very verbally abusive and he is an alcoholic, and she basically is not somebody who matches the personality of what other people think her to be. She's someone with a lot of rage inside her. She's someone who loves like the gory, bloody mystery thrillers. She basically she thinks that the insides of her body are fascinating, and yeah, she's essentially like a little bit of a weird character, but everybody thinks that she's plain and she's forgetful and nobody pays too much attention to her. So she works in a prison. Actually, it's kind of like a juvenile center for kids, and so in the first 70 pages she starts reciting the story of the week leading up to her fleeing from home, and right now she wants to flee from this small town. She wants to go to New York City. I'm really not really paying that much attention to it as it goes on, because it's a lot of the narrative, a lot of the dialogue does not feel very important, does not feel like it's setting up the stage for something bigger, and it's just a grey kind of a story, dreary story so far. So am I enjoying it? No, I think I'm not enjoying it like a 100%, but I'm going along for the ride and I'll let you know how it goes. Apart from that, today's plan is again normal work day. If my laptop opens and starts working, I have a couple of mails to send out, a few meetings to go, and yeah. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm ambitious today. I'm trying to make chicken curry. I don't know how it will turn out, but I will update you better than yesterday in this vlog, I promise. So this is how the marinade looks like. It has curd, a bunch of spices, ginger garlic paste, and yeah, it's been like little more than an hour, I guess. I'll leave it on for a little bit while I keep the rice on. Okay, so finished the chicken. I forgot to show the video of that, but anyway. So what do you think about my maiden attempts at making non-veg?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. We've been having aloo and dal for the last few days, and we kind of gave up yesterday and ordered pizza. So this is a very fresh, a breath of fresh air of having chicken at home cooked by someone other than me. So thank you so much for this great intervention.
Okay, so the inside is a little bland because I didn't know you had to make a cut on the marinade, but I know that now. I'll do that next time. But the gravy I like. It's actually tasty.
Yeah, thumbs up.
So now we're eating it and we're going to watch House Empty. Okay, so I finished like this long ass meeting and I wanted a little bit of a break. So I was sitting here reading Eileen, and the twist is here, guys. This is now a thriller, guys. It's intense. I did not see this twist coming. Oh my god, like, wow. Okay, something insignificant and some insignificant character has now become very crucial, and oh my god. Okay, now I have to get back to work, but I don't know how I'm going to stop reading. But this book has taken a turn and I am absolutely here for it. Hello. It's now 5 p.m. It's still Thursday, still 20th May. I am just sitting and having a cup of coffee. Catch you up on the fact that I finished reading Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh. And here are my final thoughts. So I think I mentioned the story before. Eileen is recounting what happened in her early 20s when she was living in a small town. She was there all her life. She lives with an alcoholic father. She works at a juvenile detention center in the same town, and she just dreams of running away and going to New York City, but she never has the nerve to. And when she meets this woman called Rebecca, who also starts working at the detention center, certain things happen which finally make her flee from the small town, and she goes on to live in New York City. So I finished the last 50 odd pages from my last update, and I think when the twist had just started, like the reveal had come in this one line, and I was like, I did not see that coming. That was not something I envisioned, and then the book immediately started off on a very thriller suspense vibe, which of course is my jam. I love suspense, I love thrillers, and I was very much in my element. I was very much enjoying the book. The ending is a little anticlimactic, I would say, given the reveal at the end and given the twist which was announced like a few pages before. So a little bit anticlimactic, but honestly I enjoyed this book so much. Getting into it in the beginning was a little difficult because I went into it completely blind. I thought it was a literary fiction book. It's really not. It's like a noir, mystery, thriller, historical fiction kind of a jam, and it's so good. It has a very intense character study because of the fact that the novel is narrated from the viewpoint of Eileen herself. So we really get to see her thoughts, right? So we really get to see what happens in her head. And she's a very, very grey character. Like, the author just did whatever she can to make Eileen unlikable to us. Like, she doesn't shower regularly and she likes spewing in her own filth, and she's perversely attracted to people's genitals and bodily functions, and it's a weird monologue to read. At some points it made me uncomfortable, but I just couldn't look away. There was a slow burn mystery to it, I would say, like from 30% of the book. So that also added to the fact that I couldn't put the book down, and it only heated up, and the final few pages are like jam packed with action. So loved it. Did not expect to enjoy this book as much as I did. This is a debut, and this has been nominated for the Booker, so I can see why. And it's also one of the few Booker nominated books that I enjoyed. Like, a lot of the Booker nominated books that I've read in the past, they've definitely given me food for thought. They've definitely changed my thinking a little bit, but this one is just so entertaining and so engrossing. Just the right kind of book for the situation right now, where I just want to immerse myself in reading. So yeah, those are my final thoughts about this book, my final wrap up. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Don't know why. After I finish this book, I feel motivated, I feel accomplished. I have to pick up a book, not in life, but I just feel motivated to pick up like a thick book. So yeah, that's about how I feel after this book ended. Oh, and I think I'll rate it 4.5 stars. I still haven't settled at a number yet, but I think it'll be 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed this. Put me out of a slum, gave me a lot of entertainment, engrossing, everything. So yes, highly recommend this book. Do check it out. And that's the end of the reading vlog. It's been a fairly uneventful reading vlog, I think, but that's the situation we live in. I'm in a lockdown country. The situation outside is really bad right now. I will be staying home for the foreseeable future. Books will be my respite, and I hope to be reading a lot more, and I hope I can vlog a lot more. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. It means the world to me. Bye.